Yeah, Matt, tell me if you've ever had a game like that where you got perfect from the field, and what was working so that you were able to accomplish that tonight?
I did have a game like that, exactly like this one. I think with the exact same numbers from the field as well. I was at Purdue when we played Illinois at home. I think my redshirt sophomore year, we played Illinois at home, and then we had that same result. But Illinois was just playing a really gimmicky defense, which kind of led me to that. But tonight, what was working for me was I think my guys put me in great positions. After they found out that I was, doing a great job down low, I think they started looking for me every single time. In the first half, I didn't really establish myself, but then they realized early in the second half, that I was doing really well, and they really helped me have a good game today.
All right, Jake Gonzalez.
Yeah, so Matt, could you walk us through that last three-pointer that you hit when you pointed to the bench and, the whole bench was about to fall over? What was going through your mind?
It's been a little bit of a struggle for me from three. I'm really confident in shooting the ball. I know that I can hit it. I know that I can make it. That's why I keep shooting them. In practice, they go in workouts, they go out, they go in pregame. Just in the games, they haven't gone in a while. Just so to be able to hit one. Everyone kind of knew that. Everyone knew that I've kind of been struggling on the court in terms of my three ball. So to be able to hit one today felt really good. All the guys know that, and they're extremely happy for me. So just really awesome to be part of a team like this.
All right, do we have any other questions for Matt? All right, Hunter Miller.
Yeah, Matt, Coach Pope earlier said that it's almost like you guys like to be frustrated with the way that you guys play in the first half compared to the second half. Is there anything to that? Does that frustration lead to some extra motivation and an extra edge whenever you guys come out at halftime?
It actually is. It's one of our little taglines, I guess, for this team is we turn frustration into fight. That's something we always hear from the coaches. It's something Coach Pope especially really preaches in these kind of frustrating games, because there's teams that kind of just give into the frustration sometimes, and then it really just turns into, you get in positions where you don't want to be. But what we do with frustration, we're frustrated. That's exciting because it means we can improve, and that means we can work harder. That means we can play harder. We're sitting there at halftime in the locker room, and that's all we're talking about. Hey, it's a really frustrating game right now. Like, things aren't going the way we want it, but that means we can do so much better, and that means there are so many opportunities for us to do better.
It's Harper.
Yeah, Matt, we're at about the midway point of the season. How would you assess how you've played thus far, and maybe what are some expectations you have for yourself and the team on the back half of the season?
I've been pretty satisfied. Of course, there's some games you always want back, those three losses. But I think we've learned a lot from those. Especially that USC game is probably the one we learned from most. We learned that we have to play as a team and not just a group of individuals. I would credit that loss to kind of defining our season. If we continue to be successful like we have been, and then going forward, I think we have some really tough opponents left on the schedule. We just can't get complacent. We're a good team, but don't go ranking us AP number one just yet. We have a lot of room to grow. We have to get better every single day. We have to continue to improve. We can't just get complacent. We're not a team that just is better than people. We're just a team that plays hard, and we're a team that grinds opponents out. And we can't forget that, because that's our identity.